So first, let's know what is the primary purpose of recording the journal entries, recording transactions. Number one, every financial transaction is systematically logged, ensuring no event goes unnoticed. Right. So all financial transactions, again, all transactions that can be recorded in monetary unit in currencies should be recorded. Tracking activity. What is this? Journal entry helps in tracking the activity. It helps in recording. We are having the track of every debit and credit in our accounts. Journal entry provides a chronological record of all economic events impacting a business. Chronological means the date-wise record, right? January 1 में कितनी purchases हुई, February 1 में कितनी sales हुई. So as per the dates, we are having a record of all the financial transactions, all the economic events that impact the business. Next, facilitating audit trails. Obviously, when we have proper records, date-wise records in order, it helps in assisting the audit. They enable auditors to trace any discrepancies or anomalies back to their origin. Anomalies means any odd events, any discrepancies that have been recorded, they are easy to find out by the auditors. Back to their origin, ensuring financial integrity. See, auditors have the role to find out whether the company is going as per the track, being fair, ethical, true to the society, to the stakeholders, to the government, to itself, and they're not having kind of any unethical thing. Preparing financial statements. By ensuring accurate and consistent record keeping, journal entries directly from the generation of the income statement, balance sheet, and cash flow statement. So obviously, when we have journal entries, those general entries are posted into the trading account, P&L account, and balance sheet. So we have preparation of financial statements.